Well, good afternoon, World of Warcraft. What's up, everybody? Man, it's already Monday again. Back with another episode of our Druidic Tales today. Let's do a little slash wave. I hope your weekend has been really, really good. And you guys had some great time enjoying, you know, if you're raiding or doing dungeons or just hanging out with people out in the open world. I hope it's just been a really good time, and I'm glad to be back for another day of leveling. So let's get to it. Let's just cozy on into another Monday stream and enjoy our time leveling our druid. I did see in guild chat someone said something about pre-patch only a few days away. I don't know what that's about. I thought it was in January. If someone could back me up here, I don't know. I'm just getting information. Are we getting TBC pre-patch sooner than expected? I mean, I'm okay with that. I would love some TBC. I would love some Draenei Shaman gameplay. I would love some Blood Elf Warlock gameplay. You know what I'm saying? I would love that. Got our little cozy, breathe deep tea. Nice and warm for this cozy day. The start of the week. Or who knows? For some people, it might be their end of the week. I don't know. You never know. But either way, let's get back into the nitty gritty. Oh my goodness, I almost walked right into a kobold here. Let's turn on our NPCs here. You know what? Let's turn down this music just a little bit. I need to see master volume. Let's try 60%, see how that feels. Might be okay. Okay. So last week we had ended the stream taking out these kobolds. Now, why is it that we're doing this? Well, let's see. It's for our quest called the Princess Trapped. Now, let's reread the description so we have an overview of what's going on at the start of today's stream here. So, remember, we walked up to this crystal that was like an earthen ring crystal. I know previously in one of our streams over in where was it? Stone Talon Mountains. There was this kind of brownish crystal floating that housed an earthen ring type person within it. Now, I don't know if there is an earthen ring dwarf inside of this crystal that's here in Arathi Highlands. However, this princess, whose name is, I'm gonna say like Mizrael. Maybe that's what we'll say. I guess that's the pronunciation, Mizrael. But this princess is talking through this crystal to us. So this is what she has to say. I am a princess of the earth, and my captors, the giants, have trapped me deep beneath the Arathi Highlands. These crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world. Okay, so these crystals, or at least that one crystal that we saw, I don't know if there's maybe more around the Arathi Highlands, or who knows? Because, you know, over in Silithus, there's a ton of those crystals everywhere. I wonder if the earthen can speak through those. Or maybe she can too. Maybe any of the crystals located on Azeroth, she would be able to speak through. I don't know. Let's go deeper here. So these crystal shards are the only way I can speak with the surface world, so please help me. Allies of the giants, the dry whisker kobolds, have a shard like this one in their dry whisker gorge to the east. Okay, so maybe this is why the dry whisker kobolds have started to dig deeper into the earth over here, and we actually found one of their tunnels because, you know, last week we were kind of running around here And I was like, okay, why are there kobolds here, but I don't see a tunnel? And I knew for sure wherever there's kobolds, there's always a tunnel. Because they be digging and they be looking for stuff, looking for treasure, looking to light their candles and place them wherever they can. But we finally found their little hideout. So maybe they kind of have like this weird, yo, dude, what if these kobolds are like the nifflers from How to Train, not How to Train Your, How to Train Your Beast. No, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, like the Harry Potter series. Like the niffler that's always like smelling out gold or jewelry. What if kobolds are kind of like that with treasure in a sense, where they just dig in the earth and they just have this natural sense of finding some sort of gem or jewelry. And so they've come across this shard in the Dry Whisker Gorge here. So it goes on to say, to power the cluster, you must gather motes of Mizrael from the kobolds and apply them to it. I beg you, aid me. Okay, so these kobolds have these motes. Now, I wonder if these motes are pieces of like other crystals, or like what these actually are. Like, what are these motes? Actually, I'm sure this is where the tunnel leads up to as well. And once I kind of get a little view here of where they are, I'm gonna start applying some of our like elixirs and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna do, oh, where did those come from? Let's do a defense elixir. I want to use one of these little Call of the Raptor. Increase our agility. Let's put on some thorns, and then let's hit up cat form. Okay, I just got a new ability too, and it's Pounce. So we're gonna try that out. Let's do that. Oh, so it stuns them. Okay. How long does it stun them? Oh, okay, I see. It says they bleed for 15 damage every 3 seconds. That lasts quite a long time. Okay, that's pretty neat. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna pull some of them here. That's okay. No, but that's wildly neat. I'm gonna start using that as much as I can. Okay, let's reapply this little bit of bleed here. Get it going again. What else do I got here? Fairy Fire for sure. I definitely gotta keep remembering to use that. That is such a big bonus for us. Allows our claws to kind of get in there and do some work. Yeah, I'll apply. No, let's do. Whoa, where are they going? Okay, so that's a human warlock. Let's heal up. I guess the universe is telling me here we're gonna be playing a warlock soon. So get ready. Doesn't that look fun though? Having a pet like that? I'm down with that. Is that another? Oh, that's a human paladin. What are they up to? Oop. Here, let's pounce on him. So it applies a bleed. So right off the bat, we can get 2 bleeds just from that. Wow. So if we hit Pounce and then right off the bat hit Rake, then have some combo points for Rip, man, having all those bleeds up, that's pretty cool. Here, I want to use that as much as I can. I don't really want to pull multiples. I know I would be totally fine, but oh, I didn't get Pounce off, did I? That's okay. I did get 5 combo points worth of Rake though. I'll take that. He's going down quick though. He'll pull it though for sure. No? Okay. Now let's do a Pounce. I gotta see how long it stuns them. Maybe 2 seconds? What is that? Yep, it looks like 2 seconds. Right on the dot. Yeah, I didn't even know that Pounce put a bleed on. Yeah, I went ahead and trained some stuff so that we could just get back to the nitty gritty. Oh, you know what, guys, too? So, you know how I said, you know, we would be fine with, for our mount and everything? I had it in my brain that what I could do is just go and use like the neutral auction house and essentially transfer gold from my human paladin over to this druid. But when I went to try it out over the weekend, just to see if I could, you know, transfer some gold and, you know, one, have mount money, but also have extra gold for us to just go ahead and make sure that our gear is up to par at all times. It said that you couldn't like trade, or like you couldn't basically buy your own auction. So if anybody knows of another way to actually bypass that, or how to actually transfer yourself gold to your Horde or Alliance character, kind of back and forth in Classic Anniversary, I would love to know how. Because we're sitting okay, I'd say, on our paladin for right now. I know we would essentially be able to buy our flying mount kinda when we hit 70. Just because I know all of the questing that goes on with the shoot, the Outland gives you tons of gold. So I feel like I feel like we'll be fine. But yeah, I would love to know if there's a way to transfer your gold between like your Horde and Alliance characters safely. I thought for sure you could do it through the neutral auction house. Man, they've like wiped these out, haven't they? Let's see if we can get back here a little further. Maybe there's something back here. Well, I see one that just respawned. Okay, so this cave is a little bigger than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. I think he's got that one, though. Yeah, there we go. Maybe there's like a named one back here, too. Dry Whisker Digger, no. But there is that crystal. I see the iridescent shard. Maybe that's the one that we have to activate with the moats. And we have 9 out of 12 moats at the moment. Let's see. So 10 out of 12. Let's see. Okay, this cluster of shards looks much like the shards of Mizrael, but the same feeling of security does not pulse through them. Huh, okay. So that must be exactly where we need to turn this in once we get 2 more moats. Yeah, it seems like... Oh, I love that quest name. Or not quest name, guild name. The Frostwolf Clan Warband. That's kind of cool. That's very Horde-centric. It reminds me of Warlords of Draenor. I actually love that expansion. I loved Warlords of Draenor. I remember logging in as soon as it went live, too. And had a bunch of fun. It was hectic. Oh gosh, it was so hectic. I remember when that first dropped, man. People everywhere. I actually really enjoyed the, man, what was the big thing that came out with that one? Where you could have like your outpost type thing, your garrison. I actually really love the garrison, so I'm excited to see in the future what player housing kind of looks like. Yeah, and just the whole vibe of Warlords of Draenor too. I love the art style that came with it. Yeah, just a lot of good stuff in that one. I'm trying to remember if I raided very much in that one. I don't think that I did. I just really enjoyed playing the open world and doing, I'm pretty sure world quests were in that one. Maybe. And I'm trying to think if Warlords was the one. No, I can't remember. I can't remember. I just remember the art style being pretty cool. And the zones being pretty neat too. Oh, let's rebuff Thorns. Mark of the Wild, I could do that one again. Excuse me. And I didn't see any mages in the area when I... Oh, you know what? There was a mage right in here. I should have asked him for water. We'll do that if we see another one. Also, I'm going to try out... That's a 60 troll mage. Let's see. Mind if... May I have some water, please? Let's see if they're down. I know they're level 60. They're probably on their way to do their thing. Oh, they're conjuring some water. Let's see. Bless you, Goth. Let's see if they're down. Oh, maybe they made like water that was too... Also, I don't think I got the hit on that. Oh, yeah, they made like, I think level 55 water. So they're making more chill water. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you so much. Here, let's buff up. Let's buff up their characters. Make sure that they're healed up. Man, thank goodness. We definitely needed some water. And they got us the hookup. Okay, I need to make sure with Pounce... Oh, I have to be behind the target. Okay. Also, it awards a combo point too, so I gotta look out for that. An extra combo point, and it applies a bleed and stuns them. Seems like a no-brainer. Yeah, let's try this out again. There we go. That's what we're looking for. 3 bleeds right off the bat. Yeah, that takes him down quick too. Man, I feel so safe. Oh, he gave us like 60 waters. It makes you just feel so much more secure as a mana user when a mage has given you water. Just knowing that you don't have to spend all of that money on vendor food and water. It's so expensive, man. I remember I would purposely always have at least one mage running with me when I was doing strat live runs on my paladin. Always. I refuse to just sit there and buy vendor water, man, because that stuff is just, it adds up, dude. It adds up. Okay, cool. We have all of our moats, so let's go turn this in. Looks like they're gonna tear that one down. All right, where's this? I think it's through here. Oh, shoot. I want to get that pounce off. Here, let's try to pull him back. I bet that mage is going to come through here and take those out, so maybe. Let's see if they do. I think they're still fighting on the ones from earlier. Yeah. That's all right. We'll just pounce on one and just do our thing. We got thorns. We'll be okay. Yeah, we're totally okay. I don't know if they needed the moats too. They probably did, if they're in here. At least that's some XP. Our rested XP, we still got a chunk to go too. All right, let's get this started. Ah, you've activated these shards. Already, I feel more myself. But alas, I am still far from free. The Stones of Binding. 4 stones of binding are scattered throughout Arathi. These stones keep me pinned beneath the earth. To unlock them, you must unlock the strongest, the Stone of Inner Binding. And to do that, you must gather keys from the other 3. These stones are watched by guardians, but if you are clever or lucky, you may find ways to banish them. Bring me the Burning Key, the Cresting Key, and the Thundering Key from the Stone of West Binding, of East Binding, and of Outer Binding. All right. Let's see where these stones are. They're probably, I feel like whenever I see like big quests like that of bringing stones together, I think of like a north, south, east, west type deal. So let's see. Okay, that is the Cresting Key. Okay, Stone of Binding. What about this one? I feel like there's something that's usually over there. Well, we're gonna go check it out. We're just gonna run right out of here. Oh, here, let's... Is that a human? Oh, it is a human. I was gonna buff them and heal them. Make sure that they were good to go, but couldn't really help them out. Sometimes in, like, classic WoW, I wish that... Which I know that it's so based on, you know, Horde versus Alliance, a clear-cut, like, down the middle, you versus us type deal. But in retail, have they got to the point where you can you like heal and buff like Horde players? Is that a thing yet? I thought I heard something about Horde and Alliance players being able to group together in some way, like dungeons or even raids. Which I'm pretty curious about that. Has it got to the point in retail where Horde and Alliance have just gone, excuse me, they've just gone through so much as just a collective, like, people of Azeroth that they just sort of have bound together as like friends. Okay, what do we do here? All right, Stone of East Binding. Let's open this up here. The Cresting Key. Okay, so we have the key. Excuse me. So I don't know. Okay, so if we have the key, then let's check here. Stone of Binding. Yep. The Burning Key. These stones are watched by guardians, but if you are clever or lucky, you may find ways to banish them. Okay. So we have the Cresting Key. We need the Burning Key, which is over here to the west. Now I feel like I would assume this would be this more south area. Oh, no, it's right here. Thundering Key. Okay. So maybe that more south area is part of the quest chain too, because I think that place has either fire elementals or rock elementals that I've seen before. Also, how's our alchemy doing right now? Can we make anything? Just invisibility potions. I would love to make more. Ooh. Okay, this guy, Fazruk, I'm pretty sure this is part of the chain that we're on right now, is that we have to kill that guy. Okay, we have Thundering Exiles. Let's go stealth here. This is exactly what we need right here. And I'm for sure our bleeds don't do anything to these elementals. Okay, we got 3 of them here, and oh my gosh, do they hit hard. Okay. So let's reset this for a second. Maybe no, I can't just like open it real quick because here, let's see if I can just like pull this guy. Oh, nope, I can't. All right, maybe we should just go one at a time and start from the outside and just sort of be safe with it. Yeah, let's try a bleed real quick. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Not a thing. I do need to put roots back on though. That buff just does not last that long. Reminds me of the paladin buffs. I always forgot those. It's like the main thing of your class, and I seem to like keep forgetting them. Okay. Let me try pulling this one from a distance. Okay, I have no mana to shapeshift. I wasn't really watching that. Let's use a mana potion. There we go. I wish I had forever mana for that. I'm keeping an eye on old boy over here, this Fazruk. Dude ain't no joke. All right, let's take a drink now. Let's have us a chill pill. We'll even take a drink outside of the game. I got that that vitamin C packet rolling again. Gives it that like tangerine flavor in the water. All right, let's. Oh, maybe I can just pull from there. Yeah. Maybe just one at a time. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're fine. I don't think that these run away. Wait, does he also like shock without having to like cast? It kind of looked like he did like a, you know how shamans have that earth shock type thing. It seemed like they did like a lightning shock. Yeah. I think he just did one. I was about to say he wasn't casting, but he immediately just went like whoosh. Ooh, a thundering charm. What's that? Banishes a cresting exile. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm gonna see if we can use that on our next one. Maybe. Wait a second. Does it only work on? Because we got the cresting key, right? Where's that other key? Yeah, we got the cresting key, which was from the Circle of East binding. I don't know if you can only use that key on certain elementals, or is it all the elementals because they fall under the same roof as, like, they're all part of the cresting elemental peoples. What's that? Oh, Alliance. Refugee point. Gotcha. Yeah, let's not get close to them. Okay, so that one's level 41, so that's not too bad. I thought that they were going to be at least 60. I figured they would be at least 60. And what's this over here? I guess we'll find out. Is that where... I think that's where, like, the trolls and the ogres were when we first got over here. Yeah, the Boulder Fist ogres. Boulder Gore. Hey, I guess while we're over here, we can always take out Foul Magics. I think that's also sort of a quest chain. That's a human paladin. There's 7. And we only have 3 levels till our mount, guys. I don't know if we'll be able to get it right at 40. I'm trying to think. I really need to look up ways, and if you all know any ways about this, like I asked earlier, like, please chime in about being able to transfer gold from your alliance or from, like, one faction to the other, like, in a safe way. Because, like I said, I tried the black, not the black market, what is it in Classic WoW? The neutral auction house, and it said I couldn't buy my own auction, essentially. All right, let's try this little charm real quick. See what it does. Where did that go? Okay, I used it, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, maybe you can only use it on certain ones. Like, what is this called? This is Stone of West binding. So yeah, I don't know if they drop charms in each little circle of binding that you can use on the elementals of other areas. Maybe. Here, wait a second. We've got heavy silk bandages. And we can make mage weave now too. So that heals for 800 damage. What is this one? 640? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna make one of these. Just because we can, you know. Oh, I've got 2 of them. Okay. At least our fairy fire works on these. I don't think our fairy fire worked on the lightning elementals. Also, what's our first aid at? Okay, we need to train first aid again. It's maxed out at 225. So we got to figure out where to go to open that up for us. Okay, burning charm. Banishes a thundering exile. Okay, yeah, this is weird. So they drop charms that allow you to essentially banish other elementals. Yeah, that's so weird. Where'd that charm go? Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm not sure why it would drop charms that allow you to banish elementals that don't have anything to do with the, like, that type of element. Well, that's interesting. 2 health every 5 seconds. Oh, it's already being used. I think we might get this one, though. Okay, so we got the burning key. Yeah, we got all the keys here. Yeah, and then bring them to the Stone of Inner Binding. I think that's over here, right? So that's the Circle of East Binding. Oh, it's over there. Okay, so that's what that southern area is for. I guess we'll see what kind of elements are down there. Although I would like to take out this quest over here too. But you know what? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm gonna keep on this quest. This does seem kind of neat. So let's go unlock, what is this? The stones are watched by guardians. All right, we're gonna see what this area here. It says Stone of Inner Binding. I'm gonna assume that this area is the rock elementals, because we've seen the fire elementals, we saw water, and then the air ones too. So we're about to hit the rock ones, I think. Let's go ahead and buff up while I'm thinking about it. And any elixirs that I can make. I know when we first got here, I was like, oh, you know, this like wild steel bloom is everywhere. And now I don't really see any steel bloom. I don't see anything around here. Here, let's buff this guy here. I couldn't buff him with my Mark of the Wild though. They had something a little bit better. What about this guy? Is that a rogue? Or oh, that's human. That's also human. Oh no, that thing slapped me. Here, let's grab this one here. Dude, there's like a whole jewel right in that one. We gotta click on this Stone of Inner Binding here though. That's nice of him to help out. Let's do like a little slash bow. Okay, this is the Stone of Inner Binding. It is the strongest of the binding stones and must be unlocked for the others to open. Mizrael speaks through the stone. You have done it. You have opened the stones of binding. I can feel the shackles about me loosen, and freedom draws ever closer. You are a noble druid, my rescuer. Breaking the keystone. Opening the keystone. Oh, what is this? Okay, that's not for us. Breaking the keystone. So opening the stones of binding loosened much of my confinement, but a lock still holds me chained. It is the keystone you see among this circle of stones, and the key is held by one of my captors, the Stone Watcher Fazruk. You must obtain that key, which the Stone Watchers call the Rod of Order, from Fazruk, and use it to open the keystone. You have done so much to aid me. Just a little more, and my gratitude will shake the very foundations of the earth. All right. Also, what is this about? Oh gosh, let's get out of here. Okay, well, let's try not to die and see if anybody is looking to do this one. Where's that at? Breaking the keystones. Looking for more. Breaking the keystones. Let's see if anybody's down to do this. I've seen quite a bit of Horde in the area here, so maybe. If not, we'll have to jump on something else for right now. I don't see anybody hitting us up yet, though. If there's anybody on chat in the area on Dream Scythe, come on, let's rock. Let's do some questing. Yeah, I think while we wait to see if anyone else is looking to do this, we'll jump up and do foul magic. But that's a neat chain. I want to see where it goes. Can we buff this person? Nada. But it seemed like a little spoiler heavy. I think where they summoned that other rock elemental, when I clicked on that, it said, we can't let you summon the creature Mizrael. So I wonder what that's about. Like, who is Mizrael, actually? And they said creature as if, like, it's a no-go. Like, trust us, you don't want to summon this. This is not what you want. You think you do, but you don't. Okay, this is level 32, so they're not too much of an issue. And what do we need here? Okay, yeah, we need the blood amulets. I want to read this quest, though, and see what this is even about. So let's take out this one real quick, and then we'll... Okay, so we have one amulet. All right. So let's take a look at this. I have felt a strangeness in the air, a feeling that simmers in my blood. I had my suspicions. I set off to find the source of my unease and discovered to the west, at Northfold Manor, the residual traces of demonic summoning. As I got close, my blood began to boil and the rage within me grew. On the ground, I spied an amulet of bloodstone, used to assist in demonic summoning. The one I found was depleted, however. I'll need another to examine, but I dare not return to the manor. All right. So we're looking for non-depleted amulets that have been used in the assistance of demonic summoning. And these syndicates know something about this. The syndicates seem very roguish. Sort of maybe a step above the Defias Brotherhood kind of thing. So maybe they are trying to dabble into some like demonic summoning and really take it a step further. We got humans after it too. And I got to keep an eye out on general chat here too, because I know in this area those elite quests are some of the biggest horde quests out here. And I know there's going to be people looking for it too. Do these cows drop anything? Dang, I kind of feel bad for that now. Dude, this honestly reminds me of Lumbridge from RuneScape. Like that first area where you're just like killing cows, getting cow hides, bones, doing whatever you can to level up and make some GP. Man, I haven't played that game in ages. All I remember was like fishing lobsters till my head fell off, man. I finally got into the Fishers Guild and I thought I was the coolest person in the world. It was the fishing guild that I finally got into, and then I think wood cutting. Being able to cut those magic trees just made you feel like $1,000,000, bro. You get your first dragon axe. You're like, oh, this is what it feels like to be on top of the world. Kind of like getting almost like full tier 2 on our paladin. And then you kind of realize that it's actually not that good for healing, and you're like, oh, okay. Okay, man. It was a shock to learn that most of the best healing pieces for paladin in classic WoW are just mismatched cloth and leather pieces, and you don't look anything like a stout warrior of the Cathedral of Light, you know? You look nothing like that. You're more of kind of like a circus show. Oh man, they're all respawning now. To be honest though, it seems like the respawn rates aren't like super fast either. Because I think it was even empty out here when we got here. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Lesser Spirit? I'm sure that's good for somebody. It needs 190 enchanting to use. All right, so how many do we have right now? We have 4 out of 10 of these demonic summoning amulets. So this guy wants to examine these amulets though. I'm surprised he needs 10. What I think, and this is pure speculation here, what I think is, if this guy wants to examine these amulets so bad, and him wanting 10 of them, I feel like he's interested in starting these foul magics on his own. That's what I think. I think he really wants to be a part of learning how to summon these demonic entities. A few amulets I could see to study. 10? I don't know, man. That seems a lot like I'm gonna put away about 7 of these for my own personal use. He's going down the dark side. Ooh, someone said anyone doing elite quests. I'm gonna say for sure looking to do I might as well just put all these. Yeah, I just put all of them. They said anyone looking to do elite quests, and I'm like, hey. Let's see if they're down for any of these. Maybe I'll invite this person. Let's see, what about this person? Wait a second. I'll invite that person. Let's see which one they are looking to do. Mainly looking for at the moment. I have I'll just link all those. I'll invite another person. Now we got to figure out which ones we're working on. Okay, they haven't said anything yet. I kind of have a feeling one of these people are looking to do maybe the sigil. No one in the party is saying anything though. Okay, so that one person's looking for sigil. Ooh, what is this? A master elemental leatherworker? That's cool. Okay, so they're looking to do sigil stuff, so we don't need that one. Hey, what's going on, Edge? Or I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it, but welcome to the stream. Welcome to it. Oh, okay, so these no, me and Falcon can do. Okay, gotcha. They said that they can do sigil on their own and that we can work on the other stuff. That's cool. So I guess we're gonna do. Maybe we can hit up a call to arms first. Okay, cool. Let's hit up a call to arms first, and then maybe if y'all have. Oh, they have essentially all of those. Yeah, all right, let's do it. Let's do the do. Back in Stromgarde Keep. Ready to take out some shamans and do some stuff. Let's get everybody buffed up. There you go, man. A true party. I guess I'll go bear form. If we got two. Oh, let's see if we can share any of these quests. I don't think that we can share these. They're all sort of like chains. Yeah, I guess I'll go bear form if he's going cat. Or maybe we can kill them fast enough. All right, let's do some damage. And I forgot, I have frenzied regeneration now too. I want to see what that does. Okay, so it doesn't heal for a ton, I don't think, but it's health nonetheless. I assume this is where we go. I somehow in most of these groups I somehow always end up as the bear. I'll take it though. I kind of like it. I think at 40 don't we get Shoot, dire bear form, is that at 40? Or is that later on? And we'll just sweep through here, man. Yeah, we'll just sweep through this area and rock on. Okay, so he went bear. I'll go cat then. I assume this is the way we go. Oh, shoot, there's so many over there, isn't there? Yeah, there's a whole group. Good thing we have a whole group. Oh, there's an alliance group in here. Boulderfish Shaman. Where did this dude come from? Oh no, are they gonna pull all of those? That's a Boulderfish Lord. Oh, we need the... Okay, yeah. Invite this rogue. He is in a group. Okay, yeah, he's in a group. Yeah. Trying to invite him. Oh, I'm not the party leader. Well, I guess we're trying. Oh, I'm not the party leader though. I can't do anything. I thought I was still party leader. Okay, there we go. Sweet, we got a full group now. How's our... Well, shoot. I wonder if we can... I guess this is what we're gonna do. We got a sheep. Okay. I'm just going in, man. You just do what you gotta do. Let's see if we can grab this guy here. Oh, he resisted it. I'm so glad that we have a legitimate group for this. These dudes are no joke. Sweet, we got that done. That's awesome. All right, now I guess we need to make our way up into this area here. How's his mana? Okay, his mana's fine. Okay, wait, that's him again? Yeah, I'm gonna pull what we can because I think that there's another group in here. Yeah. Just swipe away, my dude. That's dude, I didn't realize that guy's name was Catfish Dave. Okay, I think we pulled that same elite. I guess he respawns in multiple places. Well, if anybody needs his head again, then there you go. At least we got this side cleared as well. Cool. Let's heal up and then get back in the fight, man. How's everybody's buffs? He doesn't have a buff. Let's make sure he's good. Everybody's good. I think we're all just trying to mark something. Is there a bunch of them up here too? I think that we have like some sort of other guy to slay up here. At least I'm pretty sure. All I'm saying is I'm glad that I have a priest here helping me out. Ooh, a gun. Nice. How's his mana doing? Oh, he's fine. He's totally fine. Oh, I won the gun too. If only I could use it. A druidic gun. There we go. I love that AoE taunt. That is really cool. Ooh, 8 stamina. Okay, not really for us, but it's something. 7 out of 10 on those. Nice. Okay, our priest is getting a little low on mana. Here, let me just throw a heal on some people. There you go. I don't want to push too far ahead. Let's get a few swipes off here. Make sure they're all holding out on me here. Which I think we're good. Not too shabby. I will say that tanking, doing any sort of tanking on a druid is way easier than it was on paladin. Like, my goodness, man. On paladin, bless their hearts, bro. I felt like every second I had to stop and drink water. Oh, that was weird. Okay, so wait a second. What else do we need up here? Oh, we need boulderfish shamans. That's what we need. Okie dokie. Well, they've probably... Okay, never mind. I guess they haven't respawned yet. We got a mauler here. I guess it's one of those, like, circle around type deals. Shamans. Let's see if they... Oh gosh, here they come. Hopefully they don't pull like a ton on their way. Can we just pull all these together here? Yeah, Orcalar, he seems to respawn pretty quick. And so far he's respawned in now 3 different spots. Cool, what are we at now? We're at 11 out of 15 on these. I don't think they can really fit in that house over there. Man, I can't believe we've sort of like wiped the floor with these guys too. It's kind of fun doing stuff like this because it feels like an outdoor dungeon. It'd be cool if they did more stuff like this. I know, like maybe if they did do outdoor type dungeons that didn't require like instanced type stuff. I don't know how that would work as far as like people basically camping the thing, but okay, shaman. Here we go. Here we go. Also, does demoralizing roar, does that actually like cause any aggro? I don't really know how all that works. I just remember my guild last week being like, hey, using Maul generates much more threat than a warrior does, apparently. Okay, what are we at now? 13 out of 15. We just need 2 more. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good old Catfish Dave also needs the rod that we need from, what's that dude's name? Fuzzrock? Yeah, Fozrock. Fozrock. Something like that. Right here, right here. I think this will be the last of it too. We've had to kill Orcalar like 4 times now. Sweet. I'm so glad that we could get those elite quests done. Oh my goodness. Oh, they still needed the lords. Okay. Let's mark this one here. Wait, where are the need two more boddlers? Oh, lords. I was like, what's a boddler? My dude, what's a boddler? What else do I need? Oh, I guess I need the lords too. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, let's stun this guy. Okay, one more. That's a mauler. Is that that's a mauler as well? Maybe inside. Let's see. I have a feeling they've respawned at least a little bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Nada. Earlier, it felt like we saw tons of them. Okay, so that's a mauler, that's a shaman. That's a mauler as well. Bring out your lords, my dude. Let's see where these lords are. I figured they would be hiding in their tower, chomping on some mutton. You know what? Let's go to the tip top. See if anything has showed its face. See if we got any ogres doing some Rapunzel type work up here. At the top of the tower, letting down their long locks. Oh no. I'm pretty sure I can reset that guy though. So they got a shaman down here. That's a mauler too. Dang, lots of maulers. Yeah, for the sake of it, we'll just kill some stuff. Oh, there we go. Someone brought one. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I think that about does it. I think everybody's solid. Nice. Anyone down for... What is that? Oh, that's a wither bark. I was like, what? Let me let them know. I'm currently on the first part of Foul Magics. Almost done. Probably gonna have to pull that one too. Might as well. Yep. Yep, we'll just do that. Yo, the cooldown, 10-minute cooldown on challenging roar. That's pretty wild. But maybe they were trying to keep things in check by not letting druids be too intense with the tanking. Having a constant AoE roar would just be insane. Bear tanks would, well, oh shoot. Yeah, we're not, we're not pulling those dudes. But honestly, druids do really well with AoE tanking with swipe anyway, it feels like. But yeah, if they had a roar that was constant that they could use, it'd probably be too OP. What's over here? Grave moss. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for Foz. I don't know if other people need it though. Just me and like Catfish Dave need it. I think a lot of them are working on that sigil that we did last week. That was a long quest chain rather. Like it was chill. I guess we're gonna have to drop party. But that was a super chill quest line. Ooh, triage. Oh, maybe that's where we learn our next phase of first aid. That's cool, especially since it's like right here in Arathi Highlands where we're at. I'm down with that. Talk about convenience. Ooh, speaking of which, what's this? King's Blood? Hey, it looks like we can get a level out of it, so I'm gonna at least try. Okay, so we didn't get a level out of it, but that's okay. Once I get these bloodstones to finish this up, ooh, and it looks like nobody's down here killing them either. So we can just get right to it. Here, let's pounce on this guy. He's stealthed. There we go. I was trying to get behind him. I couldn't tell where he was. Dude, this guy's all bloodied up. 3 bleeds, 5 combo points on the rake or the rip. He had no chance. I don't know why it had me thinking about Walking Dead. I literally just started watching that show. I'm on season 2 now. I've never seen it before, so the fact that there's 11 seasons worth of show there, it's crazy. It reminded me of T-Dog in the show, how he bloodied up his arm from the car, and he was like super worried about the fact that, you know, all of this stuff is happening in the world and he might get taken out by blood disease. I was like, that'd be something else, man. So far, it's a great show. I'm a little worried though, because I know it's not all shows, but when they have such long run times, I feel like maybe the quality goes down over time. So that is something that I think about, but I'm just gonna take it for what it is right now. I was about to say, surely we haven't run out of our rested XP, but these are lower these are lower levels, so we're not getting that same almost 500 XP. Oh, we only have like 5 out of 10 of these. Oh my gosh, someone else said it. Someone in chat says, how the heck do all these raptors not have eyes? That is so funny, because I remember saying the exact same thing. Oh my goodness. Oh shoot, this guy's doing that. I'm down. That is so funny. Okay, we got another guy. They've got eyes on him. They're looking to do Foz. Yeah, I am on my way. Let's see if we can grab the kill on this. I hope we can. I hope so. Oh, they're looking. I thought... Okay. I thought that they had eyes on him. I guess they didn't have eyes. I guess they didn't have eyes on him, actually. So now we're just sort of looking for him. I was getting excited. I was ready to go. I'll just follow this path and see if he's around. Ooh, maybe I should check if they've probably got this north side. I'm gonna go check south side real quick. See if he's down here hanging out. Hanging out with his dry whisker gorge family. If I was Foz, I'd be hanging down here in the circle of inner binding. That's where I'd be. Sounds like a cool place to be for a rock lord. Like, see, doesn't that look like a place that you would want to be as a rock lord? Around these other rocks. Okay, I do not see this guy. Rumbling exile. Looks like a baby raptor. Shoot. Yeah, this guy. This dude says, guy dances on top of me when I'm not looking for him and hides when I am. Ain't that the truth? Yeah. When you're actually looking for this dude, he's nowhere to be found. But like, when you're just like happily running around Arathi Basin, you'll see him all the time. That's how it works, isn't it though? It be like that in Azeroth, man. But we're gonna find him. Hey, at least we got our Hearthstone to Hammerfall. I might go back up here and try to get some more bloodstones before we just like hearth back and turn in everything. Oh wait, he also paths down here too, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm gonna check over here. Because I want to get sort of right onto the path of where... Yeah, okay. I got eyes on him now. Sweet. Okay, so it's just me and Catfish. If anyone doesn't need this quest, please drop so we can invite. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Looking for more. I have eyes on him now. Sweet. Now let's hope no one kills him while we're waiting. Where's our other guy? We have a warrior. Okay, so he's over there. We don't have a healer though. That's a little bit of a rough spot because he is a 42 elite with like his little level 40 fiends here. We got Snort, Sleeby, and I think there's another one around there. I'm gonna put this back out there. Yeah, I'm just saying, I would love a healer. Okay, this warrior is almost here. He's level 40. What's his gear like? Where's our warrior at? Let's get him buffed. Let's do it. Yeah, that warrior was getting burned down, wasn't he? Here, I'm gonna heal him. Oh, shoot. He got absolutely demolished. I'm gonna run, dude. That's crazy. Oh no, man. Oh, these guys daze the heck out of you too, don't they? 3, 2. Yeah, they keep just dazing you over and over again. Oh, and he slept me too. Yeah, yeah. We got smacked. Yeah, we got smacked. Oh, this is a troll priest. Sweet. He's healing him. Yeah, let's get some bleeds up. Hey, bleeds are actually working on this dude. We had a troll priest show up, thank goodness. He's taking fire from this one though. Yeah, thank goodness for that troll priest. Showed up at the right time. I think there is a follow-up elite quest from this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a follow-up. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Forsaken band that walks around too.
I haven't got all day.
Okay, well, before we head back to that place, I wanna finish our little bloodstone amulet thing. Man, kind of glad that we got all those elite quests done though. Jeez, those were intense. Also super thankful that that priest just kind of showed up out of nowhere and just started helping and healing. I was ready to roll, dude. I was like, I was getting smacked. That warrior went down faster than I could even like spell. Dude was getting rocked. It's like I hit growl to oh, what is this? Fade leaf? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I hit growl, and then next thing I know, I look down, I see his health, it's like 25%. I'm like, dude, we just started. We just started. This is crazy. All right, we're still sitting at 5 out of 10 of these bloodstones. I don't think it'll take too long, though. But I'm gonna take a small break and I'll be right back. I'm gonna just go stealth real quick. And I'll see you all here in just like a minute or so. So I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I'm I'm kind of surprised because I just stealthed here and there's literally a syndicate dude right here stealthed. When I walked away, I could still hear it in my headphones. I was like, oh gosh, what is that? Dude's right here. That was too funny. Oh, there's another one right there. Dude, they are just like everywhere, aren't they? I didn't know they spawned up here too. I'm gonna put another Call of Raptor on. I feel like it's gonna take me out of my cat form though if I use it right now. Let's see if it does. Yep, sure enough. Sure enough, it does. So I see this person has a turtle pet. In classic WoW, is it one of those things where like different types of pets have different sort of abilities and specializations? Or does it matter? Oh, so the cat actually does a pounce. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I was actually kind of wondering if hunters, like their pets matter as far as like what type of pet you have. Like, does one kind of pet do like, I don't know, bleed effects or, you know, or just something, you know what I mean? Or they're more tanky or they have more armor. That whole thing. It'd be kind of fun to play a hunter. I think as a pet class though, I really like warlocks. And I want to do a warlock before anything else. I just love the demonic summoning. And those like fell guards and stuff. Those are so cool. And like you can just drain life from your enemies and put all kinds of curses and like damage over time effects on them. Like that's just so cool. Oh dang. Oops. Beyond unreal. Maybe we can get some in here. They're probably hanging out in this barn. I have no doubt. Yep. All of them are in here. Here, let's bring them out here. Let's get out of that area. How much is Thorns hitting for now? I think that's 12. Yeah, all that ticking 12 damage. I'll take it. I'll take some ticking Thorn damage. Hey, what's up, Adam? No, so this is just this is Classic Anniversary on Dream Scythe. Not hardcore. I would pull my hair out if this was hardcore, man. I like my progress. If I die, I don't want to lose everything, man. I respect those soldiers on the front lines doing classic hardcore though. Ain't my game. Ain't no way, my dude. Yeah, I respect the people that can play games like that. Kind of reminds me of like Ark Survival or any of those survival games where like if you die or I don't know, like someone can just come into your base and just steal everything you've ever worked for. Like I don't know. I don't know if I could take that like emotionally, like all the time and enjoyment spent and then just having it taken away. I just don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it. It's just too much. I like being able to log in and be like, man, look at how far we've come. Look at all the progress we've made. Look how beautiful our character looks now that he's grown and leveled and obtained gear and traveled the world. Oh, we got 10 out of 10. Oh, thank goodness. All right. I think we're ready to hearth back. Let's do it. Because we got some major quests to turn. Oh, wait. I forgot. We have that to turn in. Never mind. Breaking the keystone. Adam said, to be honest, hardcore isn't really hard at all if you are not like on the hardcore WoW compilations and know the game at an in-depth level. Well, yeah, that is definitely not me. Definitely not me. I don't know how in-depth I could really go. We're mainly just kind of rolling through the story and just experiencing like essentially the campaign of World of Warcraft, you know? Almost like a third-person online game. Like third-person story online campaign, yeah. Oh, no, I get you, Adam. I get you. No, I've seen those compilations, dude. That's some crazy stuff, man. It's even crazier seeing those deaths that happen for just the smallest little things, too, where someone just makes a little, like, misstep or something and they fall. And, dude, that would break my heart. It would break my heart. Okay, so breaking the keystone. The keystone is charged with tremendous geomantic energy. You place the rod in the keystone, and a shudder is felt beneath you. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Hold on. I want to read that quest, but this thing came out of nowhere and started attacking that other hunter. All right, let's read this quest. Okay. Mizrael speaks. Free. I am free. Free to gather strength hidden from my captors. But for if they face me now, they would surely overpower and again imprison me. But in time, I will confront the giants, and they will regret their wardship of me. You are a noble ally. I will need your help again in time. When I am ready, I will need you to summon me to the surface. Speak with Zaruk in Hammerfall. He knows how I can be summoned. Okay. We're gonna summon this person to the surface. I don't know. So that rock giant was like, hey, we can't allow you to summon that creature, Mizrael. I don't know if it's a good thing that we're trying to summon somebody, but then again, if they were captured and held captive underneath the surface of Azeroth, then maybe they are pretty chill. But then again, remember, when we found that Earthen who was encapsulated in the same kind of crystal, as soon as we opened that crystal, he started attacking us. So Mizrael could also be an evil earthen dwarf looking to get free. Oh gosh, what level are these? 40? Oh, 45. 42. Let's get out of here. Don't forget the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, the wooden slope tower stacked with the goblins. Dude, I have no, I have no idea. Okay. I think we're good on everything around this area. I know we still have, oh gosh, I'm running right into stuff. I know we still have the quest from the Undercity to steal from thieves, and we'll get to that. But I want to hit up Hammerfall first. You know what? I kind of want to just like hearth right now to it. Oh, it's the one place where people keep jumping off. Oh, I see. I see. Is that like the quintessential like death spot of classic hardcore? All right, let's, I kind of want to turn in, where's that elite one? I mean, there's plenty of elite ones, but I want to turn in the Mizrael one. Thinking they will survive but die during the jump, although some people do manage to survive. Well, shoot. We'll take the wins where we can, man. That's for sure. Yeah, let's turn in Mizrael's allies. I want to see where this goes. This seems like a pretty, like, story-driven arc here. I like this. Okay. Welcome, Druid. The lady has informed me of your coming. And if we are going to bring her back to the surface, then we have much to discuss. Theldarin the Lost was once a member of our order, the Twilight's Hammer. Wait a second, isn't the Twilight's Hammer, like, not good? I'm pretty sure Twilight's Hammer is out in Silithus causing all kinds of ruckus, but let's see what he has to say. But he lost his mind and scorned our teachings. And before he fled from us, he stole the scroll of Mizrael. We could not catch him, but rumors say he hides in the Badlands, gibbering and mad. To bring the lady back to us, you must find the scroll. And to do that, you must find Theldarin. So we need to find Theldarin the Lost here. But yeah, it has Goblin and Dark Iron mobs. It might be in Searing Gorge. It was an Orcish clan during the old Horde, but became about serving the old gods. Ah, okay. Interesting. So now we need to find Theldarin the Lost, who is gibbering and mad, and a total hermit, crazed out person in the Badlands. Let's see where he's at. He's all the way down here. Do we have a flight? I'm pretty sure we have a flight point hit there, because we had to travel to the Badlands a few streams ago and realized it was way above our level at the time. I think we were like level 31 or 32 at the time. Okay, foul magics. It will take some time for me to ascertain the true intentions of the Syndicate, but their obvious association with the dark, demonic magic troubles me. I will tell you when I know more. I guess it's time. There is no doubt in my mind that a powerful warlock resides within the walls of Stromgarde. From time to time, using an arcane magical relic, this warlock has summoned forth terrible demons in large numbers. We must remove the source of his energy. Find the warlock and kill him. Bring me whatever magical object you find on his person, and I will take steps to destroy it and see that its power is not used to taint this land any longer. I don't know. It's giving very Lord of the Rings here, okay? Bring me this magical object, and I, personally, will take steps to destroy it myself. We all know how that works out. I don't know. I don't know if I trust Torgen. I think he... We'll see, but when someone's like, you know, this all-powerful magic object that is being used for bad, please just bring it to me. I'll take care of it. I'm gonna see what it's about. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, well, I don't know. So retrieve Marez Cow's Bloodstone Orb and bring it back to Torgen. All right. Let's see if anyone's down for that. I'm just gonna throw it out in the chat and see if anyone is into it. All right. Looking for more. Let's do some foul magics. I feel like that's a pretty popular elite quest. Well, shoot, all of these quests out here in Arathi Highlands are elite for the most part. All right, what else we got here? Oh shoot, we got someone that's down. Let's do it. A 38 warlock. Heck yeah. Where's he at? Okay, see, so he's over there. Okay, just turning in some quests here. All right, let's turn in the real threat. So this was for Orkalar's head, the dude that we killed like three or four times. He just kept respawning. Giant orc that was surrounded by not orcs, but the shamans, like the Boulder Fist ogres. So Corin Fell says, "You have done me a great service. Knowing that my husband's life and the safety of Hammerfall has been protected for another day because of your deeds. Please take this as a reward for your courage." So we have some leather spirit pants, and then we have a sword. I would love to be able to use a sword, man. But shoot, I'll take a vendor gold. I'll take some vendor gold.
What do you need?
All right, a call to arms. You do your people proud. The threat has been greatly lessened, and I am sure we will begin to thrive here in the Highlands. Ooh, I know that we can learn daggers, but 7 agility. I'll just go ahead and take this one. And then I think that's all we can turn in here. I definitely want to start the triage soon, but I want to take out. We're gonna go get the Marez Cow orb and bring it back to old Torgen. Like I said, it's giving very like My Precious vibes, Lord of the Rings, Gollum type stuff. Bring me this magical object. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure it gets destroyed. If all items is a reward you can never use, let's see here. Always pick the one that has the most silver or gold value. No doubt. No doubt, because we are in a race to the level 40 mount, my dude. We're level 37. We're about to turn 38. We got almost 9 gold. And we are wanting that level 40 Kodo, man. I don't mind cheetah form. Trust me, I think it's dope. But there's something about a Kodo. Just something about a Kodo. I might be able to get there as soon as he does. I don't think he has a mount, does he? He's 38. I recommend grinding mobs a bit to get to level 40 faster. Yeah, I mean, we're not really like in a race, I guess, to like level faster or anything. We're just kind of like taking our time with it. But as far as like, I think right now the only kind of like off flow is essentially gaining the gold to like, as soon as we hit 40, get our mount, which I don't think that we will. We'll probably get it around like, I don't know, I'm thinking like maybe like 40, 45, 46, something like that. I think we'll have enough around there. Because I feel like as we start to level and get into these little bit higher zones, the quest rewards start to get a little bit better for like vendor prices, you know? Okay, so he's pretty much over there. Is that him all the way over there? Is that view distance really that decent? Jeez, sure enough, dude. I can see that. Like, I saw his Void Walker from like forever away. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Yeah, let's get out of the way of these bad boys. Is he undead? Yeah, sure enough. Undead warlocks are so cool too, man. Like, oh, and he's even got the Zandalar buff. Here, let's buff his pet. There you go. All right. Oh, a Hellstone. Bless you, bro. Wait, did I have inventory space? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm actually close to not having an inventory space. Let's get rid of some stuff. Okay, I think we're sweet. I think we're good. And Marez Cow, I'm pretty sure is like up over here to the left. At least I think that's where I remember seeing that enemy last time I was out here. Maybe up here? Syndicate. Maybe not. I'm getting smacked though. We got that other mage over here. Here, let's heal up a little bit. There we go. I forgot that these were elite down here too. Okay, well, thank goodness on that. I'm glad that the pet took the hit on that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Marez down here, but if not, it is what it is. Yeah, I thought she was here. Unless, okay, what is that? Unless she's up there? Maybe up a level? Let's check. Maybe up a level. Let's see. That warlock could have at least had the succubus minion attack the syndicate mob instead of just standing around doing nothing. Hey, yeah. I mean, I saw the succubus do like, it looked like it was like stunning the mob or something for a second. Whatever that little charm thing was. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he's like, yeah, it's time to get the Void Walker out now, boy. I hope I'm... Maybe I should go bear to like... Well, the Void Walker, I think, has a taunt. But we're gonna check over here for Merez Cal. I'm pretty sure it was down, but I could be wrong. Nope, literally right there in front of me. Okay. Cool. Let's, I'm gonna... You know what? Where is... I'm gonna do just like a little... One of those, and then roll on. I don't see any... Oh, there's an enemy. I see it stealthed. Yeah. I was like, she doesn't have any like friends sitting around. But sure enough, they're stealthed. They're there. They're definitely there. Well, cool. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, we took her out. Good deal. You know, that's actually one of the cool things I love about Druid, is that every time I see that parry, or not parry, but like that like disarm, I'm just like, there's nothing to do here. Sir, you have no power here. You have absolutely no power here. All right. I think that about does it on that one, right? Let's see here. Yep, in and out, no doubt. That was dope. Okay, I want to check out that grave moss. I keep seeing it. I want to see, wait, is it inside? I think it's up here. Yeah, I'm good on that then. It's behind the wall, hanging out with those dudes. I don't even know what I can make with grave moss. I don't think I have anything right now that actually uses it. Nope. Nerp. I don't think... Ooh, there is these quests down here. Can we get there from here, or do we have to swim around? Because I don't think I've ever been here before. Faldeer's Cove. That looks really neat. And from the look of these quests, it kind of seems like sort of piratey. I'm definitely down to do it here in a second. I think we should go ahead and take out the Undercity quest. I know that that lady in the Undercity is probably wondering, you know, what are those guys doing? Fidelity, what's up? Hi from Norway. Dude, what's good? Good to see you, man. Hope Norway is treating you well today, man. Hope the weather is nice and chill. Maybe not too much snow yet. Maybe a lot of snow, I don't know. But welcome in, Fidelity. Yeah, I bet that lady in the Undercity is like, man, I gave them this quest like 2 weeks ago. What are they doing? Give me an update. I need these people dead. These farmers. Just want to see some WoW. Just subscribed and started playing Anniversary. Well, shoot. Welcome to it. Yeah, glad to have you. I hope that you're loving Anniversary and enjoying like the start of playing it. Are you coming from like retail, or are you just kind of getting back into WoW and decided to just jump into Anniversary? Kind of what's going on? All right, I need to read this quest. I need to see. I played a little when Wrath of the Lich King. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Wrath came out for, shoot, what was that, like 2008? I think that's when the original, the OG Wrath came out, but yeah, glad to have you back in the mix. Yeah, Classic Anniversary is pretty cool, man. I mean, I'm glad that we get to enjoy the beauty of like classic WoW, right? But then with Anniversary, you get some quality of life increases. You know, like at level 40, you can do dual talent specialization, which is a lot of fun. I love that they added that, man. And just some other random little things, but yeah, it's a good time. All right, what am I doing over here? Who do I gotta kill? I know I gotta kill somebody. Oh yeah. To steal from thieves. This is from that lady in the Undercity. Let's see what she has to say. She says, "The harlot, the swine. Kanata still lives, her family health and prospering, while I suffer. Forsaken indeed. My family is gone, taken by the plague. Our estate also forfeit, looted and burned during the war. And after all that, her and her lousy children had the audacity to steal the only precious belongings I had left. I don't care about the things they stole anymore. What I want now are their heads. Kill them for me. Go to Dabbery Farmstead in Arathi, northeast of Refuge Point, and lay waste." All right, so we have some work to do, and it seems like Our Lady in the Undercity is pretty upset at the fact that these people are prospering, and so we're here to make sure that they don't do that anymore. So I guess let's do the do. Let's take out some people. Who do we need to kill? We need to kill Marcel, Fardell. Okay, all of these are not named people though. It seems like a good time. Want to experience TBC 2? The spirit came over me. Ain't that the truth, dude? TBC. Truth, man. Truth. TBC looks like a wild time. So much more content. Oh my goodness. I can't wait. It gets me excited even hearing it. Just someone say TBC. I'm just like, oh yeah. I'm ready. All right, there's Marcel. Let's see if we can just pull him out of there without any of his friends. Well, of course, I guess we're gonna get the whole farmstead. Yep, we're gonna get the whole farmstead today. They're like, man, we're not, we don't have any cows to tend to. Our fields are, they're fine. Let's go do something. Let's go help Marcel keep his head. Well, not today. Not today. Who else we got here? Kanata we need to kill. Fardell. I think it's just those two. I find it weird that Tauren Druids would be okay with doing Forsaken issued quests considering their faith and creed. Oh, I know. We Tauren Druid, come from such humble beginnings in Mulgore, and we're just trying to pick flowers. help the herd in our tribal home. And, you know, we're out here now in the world somehow massacring people we don't even know for someone else that we don't know. Maybe it's just for the love of the game. Is that Dabry Militia? Nope. Okay, that's not who I need. I guess Fardell also spawns over here. Wait, I can do like a slash target, right? Slash target Fardell. Okay, I'm not getting anything. They also spawn up here. Who's that? Kanata? I feel like she would be in the house. That's where I would be. Okay. I thought maybe they would utilize this home and have like a nice fire going, but as you can see, it looks like they have some bones sitting in there, so I think maybe they're not doing some like very good stuff over here. So maybe I don't really feel too bad about what I'm doing now. That's cool to hear. I'm hyped for sure, Fidelity. For sure. Are you planning on playing any of the new races like Draenei or Blood Elf when they launch, or are you kind of like sticking to whatever you've made currently in Classic? Here, you know what? I want to go in here. I want to see if there's anything in here. I don't think that there is. Nope. Nothing. But we made it out without making a sound. I have to get to 60 first, I think. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Who's this? Oh, I think he's looking for the same quest. That makes sense. Yeah, if we can work together, rock on, man. Because I don't think these guys respawn too quick. So we're all just sort of in a waiting game, it looks like. The humans probably have a quest. Nope, that's an undead mage. Okay, maybe he's just farming. Because I don't think we have a quest to kill these militia people yet. Or I haven't seen one. New races, quote unquote. Oh, hey, man. To be honest though, this whole game feels new to me. Because I hadn't played... Oh, this was Kanata. I didn't even notice that. I hadn't played WoW since literally the beginning of Legion. So I've been away from for like 7 or 8 years. Oh, here's Fardell. Dude, blessed be. What can I get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, so I hadn't played in like 7 or 8 years and then decided to come back and play Classic Anniversary. And man, it feels like a completely like new experience. It's just so weird in the best way possible. Love playing Mage. Yeah. Mage seems super cool. I love that they can do like the whole like frost talent trees, fire, arcane. They have some really cool stuff. Like the whole blizzard thing, and then just like rooting people in place with their ice. That it's like I've never tried one. Never once have I tried Mage ever. But they're just super cool, and I love having them in my group too. Yeah, honestly, I think, dude, I think WoW right now is in such a good spot. I mean, you're coming back to the game where it's almost like restarting itself. So you get to experience the originality of everything and kind of see how it really is now. But then at the same time, if you're interested in how far it's come throughout the years in its current state, and you want to enjoy that, you can do that too. Like, I think that there's something for literally everyone when it comes to WoW. And the fact that like the game is still building and still improving, I don't know, man. There's not many games that you can just like sit here and be like, you know what? The same game that I played as a kid, I can still go back to it and still enjoy it, and it's still growing. It just keeps going. All right, foul magics. The burning in my blood. It grows by the day. The warlock must be stopped. Well, did you know we actually just took it out? But I don't trust you with this. I don't trust you with this befouled bloodstone orb. I have a feeling that you're going to use it for bad, but we're going to see. My restless nights will turn to peaceful slumber when I have destroyed this orb. Thank you. It is a chilling reminder of the terrible power the demons held over the orcs before Hellscream released them from their curse. Okay. So both of these pieces, I mean, this is a leather piece, but we just don't get, like, we don't get any stamina, we don't get any agility, and that's a cloth piece, so we're just gonna go for the one that gives us more silver, for sure. Speaking of silver, let's repair our gear and clear some bag space, because we are in a rough spot right now. It feels pretty magical still, at least to me, and I like that I can experience the evolution with all the expansions. You said it better than I ever could, for sure. Experiencing the evolution of it. That is a great way to put it. That's a beautiful way to put it, actually. Experiencing the evolution. Okay, let's put all these heads in a nice chill area where they can hang out with their other head friends. And I'm pretty sure there was 4 of them, right? Or am I tripping? Was there 4? Or was there 3? Yeah, okay, there's 3. Okay, so I was tripping. Briarthorn, we'll sell that. Sell the items you don't need. For sure. Shoot, I wish I didn't need any of this stuff so that I could just sell everything. Honestly, I think a lot of these herbs I don't need either. I think I really only need to keep my wild steel bloom. Yeah, I don't even think I need like king's blood or any of this stuff. Bruiseweed. I feel like I should keep Khadgar's whiskers because it's kind of like a, if I were to try to pick this herb right now, it's like orange to us. So I feel like this is at least like on par with where we're at. Fidelity says, think I'd be confused with retail maybe. Well, I mean, there's a lot of content there, a lot of years worth of content for sure. Okay, Fade Leaf. Do I need that? I think I might keep... You know what? I'm gonna make these and hope for a point. I kind of hope for just like 1 point. Maybe not. All right. So let's just get rid of every one of these that isn't like Goldthorn, which I don't even think I have any of those either. We'll put that there. Just kind of clear this out a little bit. I'm gonna put that there just so I know that I have it. Oh yes, we need to do our triage quest so that we can level up our first aid. All right, let's talk to Dr. Gregory Victor. All right, doctor. Oh my gosh. Our doctor seems to be in a little bit of a weird spot here. I don't think he's feeling too good himself, but all right. Triage. Good day, doctor. You will be tested on your ability to triage patients accordingly this afternoon. Should you pass your examination, you will join the prestigious ranks of Horde Trauma. Okay, that would be kind of cool if you could be a part of like some sort of, I don't know, like Horde Trauma response team. I would buy a shirt for that. A Horde Trauma response team. That could be kind of cool. Okay, now pay attention. The critically injured must be tended to first. After the criticals come the badly injured. The injured should be tended to last. You must save 15 patients to pass this exam. You will fail should 6 of your patients die in triage. Triage bandages will be supplied. Good luck, Doctor. Okay. Where's my bandages? I got 20 charges. So we need to look for... I guess we'll do the badly injured first. And then we also need to keep an... Oh, yeah, critically. So critically, badly, and then injured. This is Horde Trauma Response Team. Now I kind of want like an ambulance mount. Like a Horde ambulance Azeroth mount. This is Horde Trauma. Taking care of your injured allies. I wonder if we have to do all 20 because they gave us 20 charges of this stuff here. Critically injured soldier. Yep. Oh my goodness. The lore of retail has gone downhill. Let's get this badly injured. Hasn't the lore become more like the zones a little bit more, what's it called? I'm missing the word. I'm totally missing the word right now. Like the zones flow better as far as like story goes. Like, so if you do one zone, right? Like you have a pretty like stout story, and then it's very easy to just like go to the next zone, and then the story picks up, or like you start in on another part of that story, and it just sort of like flows really well. Like in Classic, I feel like so far the story is just sort of like all over the place as far as like the world, but maybe in retail it falls like a linear path. That's what I'm trying to say. Linear. All right, triage. Doctor Hybrid Athlete, welcome to Horde Trauma. I feel pretty good. I'm now a doctor in World of Warcraft as a Tauren. I'm part of the Horde Trauma team, so all right, we made it. We are now Horde Trauma. So what did we get from that? We just learned, okay, so we can go up to 300 first aid. Well, that's cool. Does he sell anything so that we can do maybe heavy mage weave bandage? Let's see. You have learned all that I'm able to teach you at this time. Return to me when your practice has expanded, and I shall train you in the ways of more advanced medicinal arts. Huh. Okay, maybe we have to hit like a little bit higher level first aid, and then you're able to learn heavy mage weave from him. Well, okay, we got that. Now let's look around here. Is there any... I think what we need to do is head to Undercity, actually, because we need to turn in that quest. I know that that lady is just dying to hear about that farmstead being taken down. All right, let's head to the Undercity. Nice. Okay. And I kind of want to upgrade our gear. I mean, goodness. Okay, we're still rocking level 32, 31 weapons. Ooh, level 30 shoulders. I really wanted to upgrade our gear last week, but when we went and trained our skills, it completely wiped out our gold. And I was so surprised. Like, I thought we were good as far as being able to get some gear, and I was ready to hit the auction house. Like, I had money to spend, and I was feeling good. I wanted my new Nikes. You know what I'm saying? I wanted some fresh t-shirts. But as soon as we went to go learn some stuff, it was a no-go. That's why you should never visit your trainer, because he'll want to teach you stuff and take all your gold. So I think the best route is just to use rank 1 from level 1 to level 60 and just never go learn anything and just hit claw the entire time. I think that's what you got to do. I'm still scoping out these quests down here in Faldir's Cove. I gotta figure out how to get there, though. Maybe, because I see like a little... obviously like a little like tunnel type thing here, but I don't see one out here to where you could like actually get to it. You know what I mean? So maybe you do have to like swim all over here and then like make your way into the cove from the outside. If so, that's super cool. And something that if you didn't have Questy or something and you just went and were discovering the world, is sort of like a really neat addition. What do I have up here? Oh, I have the Crown of Will. Oh, I still have quests up in Aratha Highlands that were just too high level to deal with at the time. I don't know if I'll like, let's look into them. The Crown of Will, oh, it's elite. That one's probably kind of elite-ish. Yeah. Because we tried to do it a few streams ago, I think. And everything is so convoluted as far as like the humans are just all stacked together, and we're kind of hard to defeat at that level current, like when we were there. Maybe it's not so bad now. I'm just kind of soaking up this like Undercity. Oh, I didn't even know that you came through here. The flight path in here is kind of like, it's kind of neat. Like you're just going through tunnels and then down into the underworld essentially. Wow. Oh, and she's right here. Genevieve Callow. You stand before me as a figure of vengeance, and I bow down before you in thanks. With that cow's death, and knowing that their seed will no longer spread over the face of Azeroth, I can put my energy into something more lucrative. I hope you looted their farmstead after you finished them off. Man. She's got some hate. Also, her dagger's super cool, though. That's a chill dagger. All right, what we got here? Cloth and mail. I'll take the mail piece. Okay. Are we sort of like done with Arathi Highlands? Honestly, I think we actually did it. I think we're completely done with Arathi Highlands. Aside from Faldir's Cove, but I do want to check that out. That's way too neat of an area to not explore. But let's check. Oh, shoot. All right. All right, big dog. Corrupted Ashbringer. All right, bro. I feel you. All right, auctioneer. Let's see what we can get. Let's do like maybe level 34 to 37. I feel like that's reasonable. Maybe some weapons. Ooh, what about a staff? We haven't had a staff in a while. Let's see what we can get with a staff. Oh, some attack power. Oh, shoot. Well, to be honest though, well, we gain a lot of stamina, but we only gain technically one more agility. So, I mean, the stamina is really nice though. But let's check the maces real quick. 34. Oh, there's not as many maces on here as I thought there would be. Can we use two-handed maces? Oh, maybe we have to train for it. Yeah, honestly, I like all that stamina though. I think we'll get that. And it's level 37, so we'll just go ahead and grab a staff. Let's grab for sure some shoulders if we can, because our shoulders are level 30 right now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Gold 50, 8 agility, 9 stamina. Ooh, I kind of like having more agility though. Let's grab some new shoulders. What else is kind of... Maybe some wrist pieces? Let's see what we got. Ooh. You know what? Let's... 8 agility, 4 stamina. 6 agility, 6 stamina. 50 armor, 50 armor. So this piece is only a 1 gold, 9 silver. And that's 6 and 6. And then 8 and 4. Staff of Jordan. Ooh, what is Staff of Jordan? Is that on... let me see here. Staff... Dude, Staff of Jordan? Oh, it's Intellect Spirit. That's a sick staff, though. Oh my gosh. Also, do you not have tailoring for your... No. We have alchemy and herbalism right now. Armor... What was I looking at? Oh, our wrist pieces. Leather... Wrist... Maybe... Because this is a gold 50, this is a gold 9. I kind of like the idea of saving some gold. And maybe getting a few more stamina. Just for like leveling purposes. Having just a little bit more health is always kind of nice. What else here? Oh, level 28. Level 28 pants. Let's see what we can do about this. Eagle, that's 16 agility. 10 agility, 11 stamina. I want that stamina. I 100% want that stamina. I lose 3 agility, but I gain some mad stamina. So I bought leg pieces. What about gloves? Or we still have our Ashen Veil boots on. They're not bad though. Truthfully, they're not bad. 8 agility. Well, for 1 gold piece, we can get some new ones. Okay, I guess we are getting some fresh Nikes today. I didn't think we'd be able to get that much today, but it seems like the blessings are pouring down today. Maybe let's look at hands. Trinkets, your trinkets. Oh, trinkets. I doubt if there is even any trinkets around this level, I doubt we would be able to afford them. Usually they're so expensive. Cold Basilisk guy increases time between targets attacks by 5%. I mean, it's not a bad little just like trinket to have if you could have a trinket. I think a lot of the trinkets at this level would probably be found in like dungeons or something, you know? But good call out on that. I wasn't even thinking about trinkets. Yeah, that was definitely a good call. What about neck pieces? How are they looking today? Dude. I mean, I guess everything is within our price range today. I don't know what's happening. This has never happened. And any time that I've ever looked at the auction house, for us, like, everything has been like sky high, but like, I guess dude, I'll take it. I'll take it. Was there anything that I was missing? Did we look at waist pieces at all? I don't know if we did. Oh, those are awesome. 14 gold though, but man, those are awesome. Imperial leather belt. I mean, it is an upgrade. It's a small upgrade, but it's still an upgrade. But I want to make sure, is there anything else? Oh yeah, my helmet, duh. I need to look at helmets. Let's see what we got. Oh, just in time. Yep. That's, dude, we just got so much gear, and it literally, the gold that we had paid for a complete like new getup. I feel blessed. All right. I am holistically thankful right now. All right, let's grab all of this, and let's see how old Tauren here looks in this new getup here. So we got our staff. I want to put the old gear over here just so I know I'm not like clicking on it. Some new boots. Got that. That. What else was there? The helmet. Yeah, we got a nice little headdress too. Did you buy the belt? I'm pretty sure I got the belt, didn't I? Let me see. Oh, you know what okay. You know what I think I did? I think I opted to buy... Here, let me make sure this is right. Okay, we did get new necklace. Okay, that's all old. I'm gonna scan through here. I think what I did was I opted to buy the helmet because I still had a level 28 helmet on. Yep. I did forget to get the belt. But you know what? I think if I sell all of this old gear, it'll give me just enough to get that belt. Let's try that out. I think we're... Dude, I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna get it. I think we're gonna be okay. And I hope that it's still there. All right. Or was there even really belts that I was... Oh, yeah. There we go. Of the monkey. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay, just because we still got 2 gold. We got 2 gold. You know what? We're gonna look at rings too. You know what? We're gonna get fancy. We're gonna look at rings. All right, 9 stamina. I got 2 gold and 12 cents. Of the monkey. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. Yeah, I think I'm good on the rings. No, wait, let me look at chess pieces. I never looked at the chess piece, did I? Let's see if we can get lucky there too. 36. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. I love the stamina on this one, though. But we're gonna get... Dude, yeah, we're gonna get this bad boy. 15 agility. We lose a little bit of stamina, but all that agility for 79 silver. Yeah, I think we'll take... Oh, wait, there's stuff up here too. Hold on. Oh, that's 5 gold. That's nice though. I like all that stamina. What's that? Yeah, I think we'll get that for 76 silver. Man, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. I think we're good. I think we are ready to take on our new adventure. Or our next adventure, rather. We got the full dress blues, baby. All right, belts. And chess piece, and we are ready to rock. Okay, I think I wanted to check out that cove because I never knew that was ever a thing to begin with. So we're gonna go there. I got 3 minutes on my thing there, so this is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna fly to Hammerfall, and I'm gonna take just a small break while we're in flight. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. I heard that relaxing music of Hillsbrad Foothills, and I just had to jump on. Had to jump back on. The music of WoW just sort of carries me sometimes. I start to hear that like adventure, just like chill. It's like everything makes sense, you know what I mean? And you just want to look at the screen and be like, man, this is cool. Oh, there's a daily I forgot to hand in the Undercity. Is there even dailies? Surely there's no dailies in classic WoW. Dungeon, going guano, bring the inn. That's a dungeon quest. A donation of silk and wool. I guess technically I excuse me, I could have turned in... No, I think I need like 60 of the silks and stuff that I ran past. I wonder what kind of daily it was. I didn't even think dailies were like a thing in classic. I'm not seeing anything on Questy. It was a blue question mark. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what it could have been. I mean, I'm sure we'll be back in Undercity at some point, and I'll check it out. But yeah, I wonder what that was actually for. Oh, before going on the Wyvern. Oh, okay. You know what? I wonder if it has anything to do with like the holidays. Like, has Classic WoW, have they implemented anything for the December holidays? For like the festivities and stuff? It could have been something about that, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's a Khadgar's Whisker. Let's grab that. I'm pretty sure these are still orange to us. Where is it? Where's this bad boy? Oh, it's yellow now. Yeah, I love the holiday stuff in WoW. I wish they would do more. Like, I was surprised. I don't think that we saw much when it came to the November holidays. I was expecting like a Pilgrim's Feast type thing, but maybe they just haven't put that in Classic WoW. I feel like, at least in retail, the holiday stuff is like amped up, you know, at 10. There's just a lot more holiday stuff to do. I'm trying to think of the last holiday kind of event that we saw that was just like a nice little thing. Hallow's End, that was a lot of fun. I really liked how on Alliance you could go, well, I guess on Horde you could too, but I didn't figure it out. Like, excuse me, how you could go to like the burning of the Wicker Man and get that 2-hour buff. I thought that was super cool. And then bobbing for apples like gave you like stamina food. That was cool. Now I do like, oddly enough, I used to be someone that was not really into like transmog and stuff. But when I think about holiday outfits and being able to like sport your holiday stuff while out and about doing combat, I kind of like vibe with transmog because of that. Just being able to like make your character look. Now, I know that there is like so much beauty in being able to look at a character and be like, okay, this is how much like effort that has went into this character, like how far that they've gone. But I do love the customization that you can make with your characters these days. Oh, that's a cool like guild name, the Children of Outland. It's kind of spooky, but like it's kind of chill. It made me think of like Children of the Corn for some reason. All right, now we need to figure out how to get over there to Faldir's Cove. I'm thinking maybe we can be a little adventurous here because our Hearthstone is up, so I don't really mind getting like stuck somewhere. And I kind of have a feeling that we just need to just jump into the ocean. I mean, that, by the way, I recommend getting at least one other person for Faldir's Cove. Oh, is it like elite stuff? I think you might be right. Well, I see an orange quest. Okay. Let's see. Just in case that there are any unknown elites. Well, so far in Arathau Highlands, it feels like everything has been an elite. So you're definitely right. Anyone down for let me make sure I'm spelling that right. For Faldir's Cove. All right, I put the call out there. Now let's just jump into the water and see how it goes. Maybe we can get some herbs down here too. You know, it's kind of weird that in all of my time of playing Warcraft, throughout the years, I never knew anything about this. I never knew you could get here. Never been here. I don't even know what this is. But we gonna find out. And I kind of hope that the only way to get there is really through the water, because that kind of makes it like really special. It's sort of just off the grid, just random cove. What's that off in the distance? Those are like wisps? Am I seeing wisps? Or are those just air bubbles? Oh, dude, I'm already digging the music here, too. Oh, this is cool. Okay, we have, like, some submersed ruins here. Is this... It's kind of like Night Elf ruins? Oh. We got a druid down here, so there's definitely a quest to probably kill these dagger spine. Calm down. Dude, I love Stranglethorn. So here's the thing. I hate Stranglethorn, but I also love Stranglethorn. Stranglethorn is one of those places that, like, there's so much to do, there's so much to see. But man, getting caught between, like, a group of raptors, a group of gorillas, alligators, like everything is there to kill you. No, this is cool. I like this. I've never in my life seen this area before. This is so neat. There's just a random cove here with pirates. Let's check this out. Okay. Lolo the Lookout. Land ho. Lolo sees a tiny Tauren. Always on the lookout, Lolo is. Welcome to Faldir's Cove. Captain O'Brien said we'd only been here for a few hours, just long enough to gather the treasure and get back to Booty Bay. But Lolo thinks we're going to be here a lot longer than that. We lost the other two ships from our formation. Poor Spirit of Silverpine and Maiden's Folly. On the bottom of the sea they rest now. Lolo suggests you talk to Captain O'Brien if you plan on sticking around here. All right, let's talk to the cap. Let's walk the plank and talk to the cap. Oh, and Tanaris music? Yeah, Tanaris is another place that I have a love-hate with. Because I do love the music. And I love the vibe. But it is one big vast desert. But the whole like the troll vibe with Zul'Farrak is really cool. Oh, he must be outside. I remember back in the day in 07, 08, I went to Stranglethorn Vale at level 3 or 4 or 4 or 5 on a trial account. And I swear there was a human warrior rogue that cackled at me. Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. They knew that you needed not to be there. And they were just like, rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Oh no, speaking of which. Yo, is this dude okay? Oh, I can't heal him. There's just a gnome underwater just sitting there. Oh, he must have the water breathing on though. Okay, let's talk to Shakes O'Brien. Dude, this guy looks so cool. It kind of freaked me out back in the day because it sounded malicious. This was a female character I encountered, by the way. Oh, I'm sure they were just poking fun, you know. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Good job, man. I hope you reach 60 for TBC launch. Yeah, I hope so. I think we're in a good place. We're about to hit 38. And what we have, like, maybe a month and a half, maybe just a month. I don't know. I think we got this. Kushmush says, is this hardcore? No, this is not hardcore. This is Classic Anniversary on Dream Scythe PvE server. All right, land ho. Ahoy, matey. 'Twas a horrible mess. Seahorn will have my ship if he finds out what went down. One of the professor's contraptions indicated the lost treasure was near this cove. I brought the Harbinger into dock and signaled for the Spirit of Silverpine and Maiden's Folly to follow suit. Oh, that's a cool ship name. The Spirit of Silverpine, I like that. Then the sea rumbled. The tides lowered and the two ships crashed into the reef. It's not just a reef. Something's down there. Help my crew out and you'll be rewarded handsomely. I wandered to the ruins near the Stranglethorn when I encountered them. I died a lot to gorillas on the way back. Oh my gosh, I know. Those gorillas are crazy. The only way I got through that place as a low-level paladin was literally because of my bubble. If I didn't have that, gosh. All right, we got first mate Nilslix. What's up? Oh, he literally said, what's up? All right, cool. Deep sea salvage. O'Brien led the ships into the cove. We were certain this is where the treasure could be found. The Harbinger docked safely, but as the Maiden's Folly and Spirit of Silverpine approached, the tides began to lower. Strangest thing I've ever seen. Those two ships ran aground into something, some sort of temple in the reef. They sank so quickly, it was quite a tragedy. We need to retrieve their logs as well as their charts before we leave. We can't leave that information behind for prying eyes. Well, to be honest, I don't know what kind of eyes would be prying on it other than maybe the Naga. But then again, I used to think that maybe Naga weren't like super smart. But if they are quite literally going into like elven ruins and trying to gather like magical items and stuff like that, I feel like they have more of a brain than I thought. Professor Fizzlethorpe? Wait a second. Have we seen this guy before? Hey. I don't think so. Maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. All right. Sunken treasure. Now that we're all full-fledged Blackwater raiders, it is our job to help Mr. O'Brien locate the lost elven treasure. Okay, so that's exactly why the Naga are over here. They're looking for that elven treasure. It is next to impossible to find the gems in the dark sea without aid. The doctor has constructed some goggles that will help. He needs the goggles charged with the energy derived from the enchanted stone in the cave just up the hill. But the cave is cursed. When we get close, we get ambushed. Defend me, and I can harness the energy from the stone into the goggles. Okay, so an escort quest. Here we go. So keep in mind, I was level 4 to 5 while doing it. It was that ruin near the Stranglethorn Arena. Oh gosh, say no more. That I got up to, which was where I encountered the other human player, which was skull level compared to me. Dude, the Stranglethorn Arena. What a place to be. Fizzlethorpe says, I discovered this cave on our first day here. I believe the energy in the stone can be used to our advantage. I'll begin drawing energy from the stone. Your job, however, is to defend me. Okay. Well, let's buff up. Oh, wait. I did not mean to take that swiftness potion, but I guess we're running quick. Okay. Level 40. stuff here. I know that they don't take like any bleeds. I'm pretty sure, at least. Wait, let's slap some more damage on this guy. Maybe this is all there will be here. Here, let's do a little heal. And luckily we still have that Hellstone that the Warlock gave us, which we're just gonna use that now. Oh no, I don't have any mana to go back to cat form. I need 428 mana. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. New thoughts here. New thoughts here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, yeah, we're dying here. So let's figure this one out. Where did it? Oh wow, it put us back all the way over here. That's crazy. So this was also after I decided to wander into the Barrens at that exact level 2, since I got outside the Valley of Trials for the secret path area. Oh, see, I didn't even know there was a secret path area. That seems like a fun adventure though. Okay, so now we know that that quest is, oh gosh, a lot of these are level 40, aren't they? Yeah, I think Adam was right on this one. Finding another person would definitely be helpful. Although all of our time spent in Arathi Highlands, I never once saw anyone in the general chat like say anything about Baldur's Cove. I wonder if a lot of people just skip it just because being a druid is really the best way to get out there, and they just sort of just leave it alone. I could see that. I could see people just not really caring too much about it. Which, because of the levels, we might let go of it too, to be honest with you. Deep sea salvage. Yeah. It's behind the mountain pass where you spawn as an orc and troll after character creation, just overlooking Ratchet. Interesting. You know, the next time that I make, well, you know what? I might make a character and just try that out and see what it's like. Yeah, I don't know if we should continue on with this stuff, just because I know that like these are level 40 quests. But I'm gonna hit up general chat just to see if anyone is like down. Anyone down to do quests in Baldur's Cove? Like, I would love to group up with somebody to do these, because it looks like such a neat little area. Like, I love the whole pirate theme out here. Just because it's like a small portion too. It's just like, it's not like Stranglethorn Vale where you're just sort of like inundated with it. It's just sort of like this off the beaten path, random little spot. It kind of makes it like really special. Let's see what other, for our level, where else can we quest at right now? That seems kind of fun. Oh, you know what? We have a quest. Theldarin the Lost. Yeah. Yeah, we're still, yo, we are still on that whole chain for Mizrael. Because we have to go to the Badlands and find that, like, yeah, find Theldarin. It says he lost his mind and scorned our teachings, and before he fled from us, he stole the scroll of Mizrael. But rumor says he hides in the Badlands, gibbering and mad. Yeah, we still have like a whole, like we're still on one of the main quest lines for Arathi Highlands. Okay, that's a Night Elf Druid. So let's get to the Badlands. It's gonna be a journey though, that's for sure. Maybe we'll just hearth and then we'll take a flight. Let's take a flight to the Badlands. I'm gonna repair real quick though.
What can I help you with?
9 silver. Okay. Yeah, let's get to the Badlands. I really want to see where this Mizrael quest goes. Okay, yeah, Kargath, Badlands. And it's a straight shot too. Good deal. Speaking of a good deal, let's look at some, because I don't think that we'll be running. Now, I say that, but I have said that I do love Scarlet Monastery. And I love the whole like premise of it all. So we might run Scarlet Monastery at some point because we do have the quest. Where is that at? Yeah, into the Scarlet Monastery. To take out all of the bosses there. So we might do that. Obviously not just yet, but what level is that? Scarlet Monastery Cathedral. So we'd probably want to be around like 39, I'd say, yeah. Is there anything like good that drops for us though? Mail. I mean, it's just like good XP though. Oh yes, Scarlet Monastery, another place where people commonly die in classic hardcore. I could see that. It has so many mobs just sort of together. So I can definitely see that. Dude, I bet just the mental of playing hardcore, I can see where it's fun. For sure. But I'm sure that you do feel like on edge, and I'm sure that's part of the fun too, is just like being on that cusp of like, dude, like what's around every single corner. Like every enemy matters, every placement of the enemy matters. You have a quest that goes into some sort of random tunnel, probably not worth doing. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at crafted gear. That's what I was gonna look at. Just because it's like a good way to get some gear that you can just sort of buy. Maybe leatherworking? Let's see, what does leatherworking have? Ooh. Some agility, stamina? Okay. Dang. Primal bat skin? That's cool. Yeah, yeah. And it's probably bind on equipped too. Yeah, binds when equipped. Yeah, there's plenty of leatherworking gear that we could probably just buy off the auction house. Devil Sword isn't Devil Sword pretty good? Improves your chance to hit by 2%. That's pretty good. Yeah, we can get like the primal bat skin stuff and then the devil sword stuff. That would be cool. Dang, I bet that belt's kind of expensive too. That molten belt, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I think we can buy like a lot of good gear just straight from the auction house without having to do too many dungeons. Now, I definitely want to do dungeons in Burning Crusade though. I just like how they're a little bit smaller and they seem to take a little less time. Now, don't get me wrong, like enjoying Blackrock Depths for the first time is pretty cool, but sometimes it gets a little racking. All right, let's go find this lost dude. Okay, let's buff up these guys. There you go, man. Oh, let's turn on find herbs. Because everything is like level 39 and 40 out here. So hopefully the herbs are pretty good. By the way, what I recommend doing in Classic is finding a friend who has a high profession level and tailoring to help make gear for you. So with tailoring, do they make decent gear for like feral druids though? But then again, like I also would like some gear for restoration. I think we might go resto for our like second talent specialization. Yeah, since I believe tailoring counts for leather and cloth. Interesting. Oh shoot, I'm just like walking into a sea of trouble here. All right, and I'm just hitting buttons too. Okay. We're gonna nuke them with tranquility. Maybe it'll like chill their minds out to just leave us alone. Dude, I am not dying to this Elder Crag. No way. Let's heal up real quick. You find one for blacksmithing if you are a warrior or a paladin. Yeah, luckily, well, this doesn't help us out on our horde character, but we are maxed blacksmithing on our paladin, and I think we went master swordsmith on our paladin. Specifically so when Burning Crusade comes out, we can make our Lionheart two-handed weapon, which is going to be like, it's going to be so crazy. Smile, you're on classic WoW hardcore moments. For sure. Man, this dude actually just went out into the wilderness and said, I'm good, bro. Is that him? Oh, he doesn't have like a tent or anything. He's just out here. And he's a dwarf. All right. Well, let's see what Theldarin has to say here.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm sorry, wait. No, I'm not. Don't be rude. Oh no, that was crazy talk, but sometimes being crazy is my only solace.
Watch your back.
Okay, the Scroll of Misriel. The Scroll of Misriel? You don't want that. Its magic can pull Misriel to the surface world, and if you do that, we're in trouble. Or maybe it's too late. Maybe she already is free. Maybe she's just gathering strength before unleashing herself upon us. If so, then you'll need the scroll. Too bad it's destroyed. Enraged elementals stole it and tore it up and now fight over the fragments. But if you can gather those fragments, maybe we can fix it.
See you soon.
He says those thieving elementals are up the path this way. Good luck.
Off with you.
Okay.
Safe travel.
Let me guess. Let's see what kind of quest it is. Okay, Lost Fragments. It is an orange quest. Maybe there's someone in the area that's down. But I feel like we can do it. Oh. So they're red to us. Maybe we can... I'm still gonna try. For Frodo. This is for Frodo. Actually, let's take a sip. It's kind of crazy how I'm essentially out of mana the moment I hit Mark of the Wild, I hit Thorns, and then I shapeshift into my cat form, and like, I'm out. Let's see how this works. Okay, they're immune to that. Oh yeah, he's taking like no damage. But we're trying our heart out here. That's all we can do. See, there's a dwarf hunter right there. I wish it was a horde character. Yeah, I don't think this quest is gonna work out either, guys. I think we're gonna have to bail on this one. And that's a gnome warlock there too. So we're gonna have to figure out a better place to quest. Okay. Oh, there's a horde character. Maybe I think that they were just here to randomly turn in something else. Because this is a quest chain. No, they're not down for it. Okay. Ooh, what level is this person? 46. Yeah, we might have to skip out on this one. I put out in general chat if anyone's down. Haven't heard anything. And since it's a quest chain from Arathi Highlands and we're in the Badlands, I doubt many people are looking for it right now. If you can't use your healing abilities during combat, use your health potions whenever you can. Oh, for sure. I think these rock elementals, just because they're like red to us, we're just not doing the damage to them. So we gotta look for another place to quest. What's a good spot at level 37 to start questing? Because we're essentially done with the Arathi Highlands. I really do want to follow up with this quest though eventually, because it does seem like a really cool spot. But I would like to start in on another area. So what's a good spot here? We're almost level 38. Dustwallow Marsh, that says level 35 to 45. Desolus shows level 30 to 40. Ooh, Swamp of Sorrows? Is that over here? Is this Swamp of Sorrows? Ooh, that's actually a good idea. I don't think I've ever quested in Swamp of Sorrows. That's actually, yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go check out Swamp of Sorrows. Now I just need to figure out how to get there. Now, let's see here. This is towards the Searing Gorge. Is there a path? I don't think there's a path southways to that. So Searing Gorge, and then from Searing Gorge, maybe Burning Steps. Then, nope. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, Deadwind Pass. Yeah. Okay. Then we need to go to Duskwood. Burning Steps. Okay, I think I got it. Yep, I think we head to Searing Gorge. We head to Searing Gorge, we go down to Burning Steps, and then into Red Ridge, and then down to like Elwyn and into Duskwood and go around. I mean, we got a journey ahead for sure, but this should be fun. As a Horde player, this should be really, really cool. And we can go ahead and just like, should we just go ahead and grab the flight points while we're at it, or just, it's probably worth doing. Or maybe if we just get to Swamp of Sorrows and get the flight point there, that'll be enough. I don't know if we have to have like all the connecting flights, you know what I mean? At least I feel like we don't. Go to Stranglethorn. Oh, I totally forgot about that. That is so much better. Dude, yes. I didn't even think of that. This is my first Horde character, so like there's so many different routes that you can take with like the Zeppelins and everything. No, straight up, good call, Adam, for sure. That's crazy. All right, so we'll fly out. I think I have the flight master to Gromgall too. Yeah, heck yeah. Well, that's a lot better than spending like a day and a half traveling over there. That's way better. Yeah, let's give that a shot. I'm really hoping that I have the Gromgall flight path. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That would have been rough. All right, while we're in flight, I'm gonna take a quicksy break. So I'll be right back. All right. Duskwood. This is actually like one of my more favorite zones. I love the vibe of it. It's so cool. So Adam says, this is why it's always good to have someone who knows the game map at an in-depth level to help you find your way to places. Ain't that the truth? I am forever thankful. I think you just saved me about like, I don't know, bare minimum, like an hour's worth of running around, man. You came in so clutch at the perfect time. Bless you, bro. Fun fact, Blasted Lands is literally behind Zul'Gurub. Let's check this out. No way. The Blasted Lands. Oh. And then you have the Tainted Scar. How? That's interesting. You have like a whole area where they're trying to summon a god. And it's just like right across here is the Blasted Lands where the Dark Portal is. What is going on with this area? They're having way too much fun. That's the no-fly zone for sure. All right, let's head up to the Swamp of Sorrows and see what kind of sorrow awaits. Maybe the Horde get different quests for, what is that place called? The Temple of Atal Hakar? Is that what it is? In the Swamp of Sorrows? The Temple of Atal Hakar, yep. Maybe they get quests that the Alliance don't. I used to not really enjoy that instance, but once I kind of figured out the pathing of everything and it started to make sense, then I was just like, oh yeah, this is not too bad. I used to get so confused with like going up and down and like the different levels of the temple. But once you run it enough times, you know, 50 plus times, you just sort of like, oh yeah, you know, like the back of my hand. Now from here, you can either go through Duskwood way or swim to the Blasted Lands coastline directly from Stranglethorn and skip the Deadwind Pass route entirely. Oh shoot. I think we'll just go through Duskwood real quick, because I mean that's not a bad option. Oh shoot, yeah. I kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, we'll probably just run here. I'm gonna buff this guy. There you go, man. Be safe out here, bro. Yeah, we're about to Duskwood anyway. And I haven't seen Duskwood in a while too, so I kind of want to see it. Oh, there's a Horde quest up here. That's cool. I didn't think that they had any quests in Duskwood, but sure enough, that's really neat. I love to see Horde quests where, you know, it's primarily an Alliance zone, but there's just like one or two random just Horde quests chilling out, just chilling in the corner. It's like, what are you guys up to? It's a spy mission. Now, a few things, we don't need to run into like old Stitches here. I think that's what his name is. But That big old like golem looking thing. And then I can't get too crazy and run into Darkshire either. Yeah, man. This vibe is chill. It gives me vibes of like, well, I know that there's werewolves in here, but like Underworld, like the movie, and just like those old school monster horror type things like Frankenstein, you know, Invisible Man, you know, the werewolf, stuff like that. It kind of just has that vibe. Speaking of which, recently I watched the Creature from the Black Lagoon, like that original like early 1900s movie. That was a trip, man. Yeah, we watched that one. We watched the original Frankenstein. That was interesting. It's so cool to see the movies that were made at a time where picture films were essentially getting started, you know? And just seeing the difference of how film was at that time versus how it is currently. It's so wild. And the creativity that they had to use to like make the backdrops and make it look like each set of the movie was like, I guess, really immersive, you know? Because they had to plan out not only the backdrop, but like, you know, creating hills for that movie set, or, you know, dirt mounds, or just making that one shot look as real as possible. Oh shoot, you know what? I'm doing exactly what I said that I shouldn't do. It's running through Darkshire. So let's not do that. And seeing the humans yell out and not being able to understand them, and it just looks like gibberish on the screen, is really cool. I think we're about to get around this okay. Oh, I need to go. Oh yeah, stealth in cat form as you go through the Darkshire route. Yep, now that I realize we do have to go through that over there. Maybe we can, I don't know if we'll be able to get away with, yeah, we're gonna go stealth for sure. And I got a couple of talent points in that thing where they can't like see me as well. But these guys are like, well, that one's level 39, so that's not too bad. Oh, Melissa, the poison supplier. No big deal, just supplying the poisons for everybody. Okay, I think we're safe here. Deadwind Pass, though, doesn't that have like a lot of ogres? I feel like I remember seeing ogres there at some point. And then also I remember vultures, but I haven't been over here in such a long time. Dead Man's Crossing. Oh my gosh. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. That's very Dark Souls. Jeez. Look at you, my dude. Oh my gosh. Abandon all hope. It has a good number of undead and demons there too. Oh, great. Sky Shadow? Question mark? Level? Okay. No, this is sick though, for real. And you can see Karazhan in the back there. Oh yeah, that's cool. I really enjoyed Karazhan as a raid. Like the whole like chess boss, that was super cool. Let's make sure I'm going the right way here. What is that? Oh, it's another sky shadow. In the gear in there too, man. Like, I remember seeing tier 4 paladin. I was so in love with that. I loved tier 4 paladin. I don't remember druid. Well, shoot, all of the Burning Crusade paladin tier I loved. 5 was awesome. Crystal Forge, oh geez, man. Light Forge was cool. Yeah, they had some good gear, man. Oh, never mind. You don't have to go through the blasted lands at all. Well, shoot, that's good. Yeah. Do we even have a flight point over there? I see Dead Maul Hold. Yeah, I don't see anything for the Horde over here. So a shorter journey than I thought. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Talk about sorrow. Yeah, this is... all these trees are drooped down. You got like the whole Sleepy Hollow style bridge. Yeah, what are the Horde doing out here? Why would they even want to like bring people out here? The Stonard Scout, what are you up to, bro? Maybe they're putting a base out here because they know that the temple is there. And they want to maybe like salvage it or figure out what's going on there. But I guess we'll see. We'll see kind of what brings the Horde to the Swamp of Sorrows. Man, they got the juice here though. All right, who's in charge? Oh no. I see like one quest that's like level 35. Okay, where can we fly? Okay, good. We have some solid coverage now. I feel like Dar is probably in charge. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. All right. This die is a little shy of comfy, but it has history. So Stonard must be important to someone. I'd gamble that's why we stay here. It sure ain't for the view. It don't even look like home.
Farewell.
First and second war relics in this area, as well as dealing with the Hikari cultists at Atal Hakar. Okay. First and second war relics. I don't even know anything about that. But that sounds really interesting. Is that the first and second war? Is that stuff that you learn a lot about in, say, like Warcraft, like the strategy games? Because I feel like a lot of the story for World of Warcraft is, you know, obviously like based off of those. So maybe if you didn't play those, it's a little bit harder to understand kind of like where these like wars started or like what the point was. But let's see what Dar has to say here. The lack of surplus. I'm working on getting some supplies together for our outpost near the beach to the east. Okay, so they have another outpost. Takar does what he can, but between shifts of guard duty and cooking for his soldiers, there's not much time left in the day. They do enjoy cooking up some sawtooth meat when they can, but I haven't had some time to get them another shipment. Would you mind helping them out? The young sawtooths aren't as tasty as the older ones, So stay clear of those. Give them a year or two to get full size. Okay, so we need 8 unprepared sawtooth flanks.
For the Horde.
I feel like sawtooths are probably... It sounds like a fish. The Horde came through the Swamp of Sorrows from the Black Morass, which is now the Blasted Lands, to get to Elwyn and Stormwind when they were coming through the Dark Portal. Oh! Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Dabu.
So they were literally just, okay, so they came through the Dark Portal, and they were like, arg, it's time to get crazy. So as they were going, they essentially set up camp right here to just sort of be like a base of operations to then maneuver themselves through and get to Stormwind. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense.
Strength and honor.
All right, fresh meat. There's a high demand for the succulent taste of crawler meat among my customers, especially the meat from monstrous crawlers. If you plan on heading to the coast, then I could easily make it worth your while to bring me back some of their legs to have transported back to Orgrimmar. The coast is to the east from here, and you should have no problem finding the creatures scurrying along the beaches and under the sea. Bring 10 monstrous crawler legs to Dar in the Swamp of Sorrows.
Victory.
All right, so we have 2 quests from Dar to bring food, right? Yeah, it's like it's 2 quests for food. Duskwood was also formerly Brightwood before the curse of the Scythe of Elune took hold of it. Interesting. And I assume like the curse of the Scythe of Elune, that's why that there's Worgen out there, right? It used to be a very prosperous alliance territory before that. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, who's this other person? We have Helgrim the Swift sitting in this like, oh, this is a nice and comfy area. Yeah, man. We got a Master Alchemist. Oh, that's like 4 gold. Okay, what do we got? We have 1 gold. I mean, I would like to make some greater mana potions. Let's do that. Oil of Immolation does 50 fire damage to any enemies. That's kind of cool. Okay, I have... Okay, yeah. Let's see what it takes. Very cool. So we can use our Khadgar's Whiskers now. That's good. Very cool. It is because of the Scythe of Elune's curse infliction that Duskwood is the way that it is, and why there is so many Worgen in the zone. Ah, okay. I mean, do they ever... Now, so I do remember a quest when we were leveling our paladin that had something to do with that curse. Do they ever, in the lore, if you know, did they ever end up like getting rid of it or somehow reversing it or anything like that? Or has things just sort of stayed insane? All right, let's talk to Helgrim the Swift. Nika Bloodscar. The Badlands is harsh and lies close to the Alliance-held land of Loch Moran. So communication between Stonard and the Badlands outpost of Kargath is often cut. Prove yourself. Travel to the Badlands and speak with Nika Bloodscar, head scout of the Kargath outpost. Speak with her and then send her report back to me. Well, that seems easy enough, since we have the flight path. That's not bad at all. But where's that other... There's another outpost here for Horde. Where was that? And also, I keep seeing Crystal in the Mountain Quest everywhere. Okay, Galen's Escape. Yeah, I feel like there was another sort of outpost around here. But yeah, let's fly to the Badlands to turn that in. Where's that flight master? Okay.
Strength and honor.
Cool. That's just a straight shot. Oh, you don't have enough money. That's hilarious. Yeah, that is hilarious. Let's... Who can we talk to? The innkeeper. We don't have enough money. Oh, okay.
Strength.
So they didn't turn it back to Brightwood, but they did reduce the Worgen presence in the area a great deal. Ah, okay. All right, let's sell... Okay, we can't use that anymore. We're gonna sell some bandages. Yeah, because these bandages sell pretty well.
Strength.
At least we have some travel money. That is hilarious.
So.
So they said the supply lines get cut from the Badlands. Yeah, I mean, I can see why. It's like... I mean, shoot, that's a distance, man. Of course, I could see them getting cut. I mean, from there all the way down to here. There's a lot of rough patches there, my dude. And lies closed, so communication between Stoneard and Badlands Outpost of Kargoth is often cut, yeah. Then send her report back to me. I believe the undead started to infest the area after the Scythe's tomfoolery. I could see that. I could see where it's like super kind of comfy for the undead, right? Because you've got all those graveyards, you've got all those like kind of like underground mausoleum type areas with plague spreaders and everything. I mean, it's just sort of like, I don't know, it's a no-brainer for them. It's home. You can see a good chunk of them in the zone. Yeah. Those undead are everywhere. But isn't there a difference between, say, like the typical undead that we kind of fight versus the Horde's version of the undead? Because I mean, it's like saying undead that are risen. Wait. Like undead that are risen from like the Lich King versus the ones that serve the Banshee Queen. You know what I mean? I feel like there might be a difference there of just like how they act and how they think. Yes, because the Forsaken were freed from the Lich King's control via a good number of steps by Sylvanus and co. Interesting. I wonder if they had to go through some sort of like weird spiritual undead like black magic type thing where their soul or something gets like, I don't know, transferred like control wise. I don't know too much about Sylvanas, but I feel like she's a little bit more tame in comparison to like the Lich King. I feel like he was probably that boss that is just like he's just never gonna let you go. Like you're just completely shackled. And Sylvanas is more of like at least a little bit more chill. Maybe I could be completely wrong though. She could be pretty horrific. I don't know. But so far of what I've seen quest-wise with her for the Horde, and we've only done a few just like little minuscule random quests that had anything to do with like helping out Sylvanas. It was just sort of like fetch quests to get her, I think some like lost incantation type books or something, but it seemed pretty tame in comparison to being like enslaved by the Lich King. He seems more of like a soul tormentor, you know what I mean? During the aftermath of the Third War, the Lich King's mental control of the undead started to weaken as the Lich King's power on the frozen throne started to weaken. I could see that. Because as soon as he started to weaken, though, that's when is that when, like, as adventurers, like, we came in, we overthrew the Lich King, right? But then, like, the Lich King is always on the throne. Like, there's always someone, I guess, in that seat of power, whether it's like Arthas or something else. Like, was the dude's name like Bolvar or something that took over as soon as Arthas died? And my thing is, like, why does there need to be like a Lich King in the seat of power at all times, though? Is it to keep the undead horde of Northrend in check? Because if they get loose, it's essentially like the like Game of Thrones, you know, winter is coming type deal, where you just have a mass of undead that would literally destroy everything. Oh yes, okay, that, all right, yeah. Okay. It's literally to keep the wall of the dead in check. That's pretty cool. Fun fact, Bolvar is in Stormwind during Classic's time period. Yo, that's neat. I might have to go visit him on my Tauren Druid, pay my respects. All right, Nico, we just traveled a distance to find you. So Helgrim wants a report, eh? I sent an outrunner to Stonard not 3 days past. Did he fail his mission? If Stonard does not have my report, then it appears he did fail. Let's hope the next runner I send has more skill. Or more luck. I wrote a fresh report for Helgrim and Stonard. I want you to bring it to him. And if you consider yourself an outrunner, then don't lose your way. Or fall to an enemy. Okay. So I guess we're gonna take the seat here as the runner and report back. Make sure that Stonard gets these letters. All right, let me make sure I'm going the right way here. Okay, flying back to Stonard. So, and if the Lich King is destroyed and ceases to be, then the Scourge runs rampant and becomes even more dangerous, wild and feral than before, which is why there must always be a Lich King. Dude, that's actually pretty sick. Like, if you think about it, that's some fun lore. Like, there's always got to be someone in this seat of power, of torment, as the king of the undead, so that they don't essentially destroy the world. That's crazy. But I wonder, like, okay, so if you are someone of righteous intent, right? And you take over that power, which I assume Bolvar does, right? Like, Bolvar, isn't he like a paladin? So he has like righteous intent of taking the seat because he knows that things have to be like done a certain way, and like he has the heart to take this over. Okay, and since at that point of the Lich King being destroyed, there is nothing holding them back from going all out on Azeroth. Yeah, so that kind of leads me to like I said, if someone takes over that position of the Lich King and they have righteous intent, how does that shape their mentality and their soul at that point? Because once they put that helmet on and that armor, right, and hold that sword, doesn't that do something to their soul? Does it also shackle them in such a like a tormented way? Yes, he becomes the Fire Lich King after being tortured by the Lich King above the Frozen Throne. Dude. At least he gets to look, you know, cool, you know? Look cool, but get tortured in mind, body, and soul, I guess. That's a very Warcraft thing. Oh, dude, what if he had like, he used like a fire whip, kind of like the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. That'd be chill. If I had to take over the throne and be the Lich King, I think I would want an extra sidearm. Like I got my sword, but I think I would want a fire whip on the side. Either go full Balrog or like Indiana Jones. I think if you take up new management, you should probably get a few goodies with it. Bolvar wields a fire hammer as the Lich King. Now that is cool. We can do that. A fire hammer? I'll take that any day. That speaks like king to me, just like a fire warhammer. And your skin is pretty much molten fire as well. All right, we are almost back to Stonehard. Well, we safely got a lot further than the previous runner that tried to make their way to Swamp of Sorrows. Molten from the dragon fires, mind you. Dude, that's sick. Dude, there's probably magical properties all in Dragonfire too. All right, let's get this report handed in. Where was this person? Was it upstairs? Yeah. Okay. Since he was suffocated by forsaken death gas at the Battle of the Wrathgate. So the dude got suffocated by death gas, and that was before getting burnt by red dragons of the red dragon flight, and then decides to take up the mantle of the Lich King. I think our boy has been through a lot. I think he needs a hug at this point more than anything else. Okay, you've returned. You have a report?
Go forth.
Thank you. From Nika's report, I see the Alliance is not without its own problems, and we may find that some enemies are shared between us.
Strength.
All right. We've turned in the report. We found out a little about the Alliance in the area. Maybe they're not so bad after all. Maybe we share some enemies with the Alliance. Could we eventually start working with the Alliance to find some common ground in this world? Maybe. But we'll have to figure that out next time. Oh goodness, what's wrong with this guy? Well, that's one way to end the stream. All right. Poor dude. All right, guys. So it has been an absolute honor and blessing to be here another day in the world of Azeroth. I hope you all have had an amazing time enjoying this time with me as much as I enjoy being here. Thank you to Adam today for jumping into the chat. Thank you to Fidelity and all the people that joined in on the chat today. I had a really good time, and I hope you guys did too. Going forward, I hope that the rest of this week is freaking phenomenal. That you enjoy your time in the World of Warcraft, that you enjoy it outside of the World of Warcraft. That if you're running dungeons with friends, doing raids, whatever you're doing, I hope all the gear that you want drops. Everything just comes your way and is just super easy and smooth. With that being said, let me see, Thursday I was going to have a stream, but it looks like we'll be out of town at that point. So Thursday we will be skipping that stream. So I will see you all probably, actually, I may not even be able to stream next Monday either. So it's tentative. We'll see. But hopefully by next Thursday, maybe we'll be having a stream at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be taking a little bit of a break, but we'll be back and ready to get at it, hopefully by next Thursday. So without further ado, enjoy the rest of the week. Have a great time, and we'll see you next time. Peace.